Imagine you're getting married and your future in-laws casually ask, "So, how much are you willing to pay to marry our precious daughter?" Wait, what? I have to pay to get married? Isn't love supposed to be priceless? Welcome, my friends, to the fascinating and sometimes mind-boggling world of Caili, also known as the bride price. And no, we're not talking about buying a new car or putting down a deposit on a house. We're talking about a centuries-old tradition in China, where the groom forks over a hefty sum of money or gifts to his bride's family. And trust me, it's way more than just a thank you for raising the love of your life. So, where did this whole Caili thing come from? Let's hop into the time machine and head back to ancient China. Picture this. Families were big, and marriage wasn't just about two people. It was about merging two families, two villages, or sometimes even two kingdoms. The bride price originally served as compensation to the bride's family for losing a valuable member. Think of it as an old-school insurance policy for the bride's family. Back then, it wasn't all about the money. You might have paid with a few dozen chickens, a cartload of rice, or even a couple of pigs if you were feeling generous. But fast forward to today, and things have gotten a whole lot pricier. These days, Caili isn't just a small token of appreciation. In some parts of China, it can cost as much as a down payment on a house, or even the whole house. According to a 2020 survey, the average Caili across different provinces in China ranged from 11,000 RMB, about $1,500, to 183,000 RMB, about $25,600, with the national average sitting at 69,000 RMB, about $9,600. But by 2022, things really escalated. Caili kept rising sharply, with some provinces even seeing amounts skyrocket to over 350,000 RMB, about $49,000, or even higher. And that's before we even start talking about the gifts. Think cars, jewelry, and sometimes even property deeds. So, why is the Caili so high? It's like a mix of tradition, a change in the law, scarcity, and a bit of "I've got the means to make this happen." With too many guys chasing too few girls, and everyone wanting to show their seriousness, Caili has become a way of saying, "I really want to marry your daughter, and here's the proof." Plus, with the 2011 revised marriage law that says, "What's yours before marriage stays yours." This means women feel less secure in their marriage. Caili has started to feel like a security deposit for women. You can say that starting from 2011, Caili prices have increased significantly. But wait, there's more. In rural areas where guys outnumber girls, the bride price can turn into a competitive frenzy. And remember, in China, face and social status are everything. A higher bride price isn't just money. It's a gold-plated badge of honor for the families involved. No wonder people say, in China, before you tie the knot, first you've got to untie the purse strings. Well, most Chinese men think giving an appropriate Caili is the right thing to do. In many cases, it's all smooth sailing. and couples live happily ever after. But in other cases, it can lead to tension, breakups, and even violence. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff. Real life stories where 彩礼 took center stage in the wedding that never was. If you search for 都是彩礼惹的祸, it's all because of the bride price. You'll find plenty of real life dramas where 彩礼 demands took a nasty turn. For example, one boyfriend angrily kicked his girlfriend in the street after she demanded a 300,000 RMB, about $42,000 bride price, plus a 1.5 million RMB, about $210,000 apartment, shouting, "I should stuff you in the trash can." In another shocking incident, a woman called off the wedding but refused to return the 彩礼. Her ex-fiancé retaliated by pouring acid on her family, saying, "Keep the 彩礼 for plastic surgery."
他最后采取泼硫酸的手段进行报复，应该不是一时冲动，而是有过去谋和准备。而从雷海明残忍暴君的背后，我们看到的不只是一颗扭曲的心灵，还有愚昧的婚姻交易所造成的恶果。
Now you might be thinking, is this really about love, or is it more of a business transaction? Well, that's the $1 million, or rather the 100,000 RMB question. Whether you are in China or anywhere else, remember this: marriage isn't just about the money, but, well, sometimes money talks. So, if you're planning to marry in China, start saving early, and maybe, just maybe, you have enough left over for a honeymoon. Or, at least enough for the wedding cake.